Heath Ledger, the star who captivated the world as the Joker, was found dead under circumstances that scream, "Something is wrong here." A lethal combination of medications, disturbing journals written in isolation, and theories pointing to negligence or even conspiracy. Was his death truly an accident, or the ultimate price of a system that pushed him to the brink? Today, we uncover the darkest secrets behind this tragedy that shocked the world. Do you believe Heath Ledger was the victim of a simple accident, or could there be something more sinister behind his death? Share your thoughts in the comments now and stay until the end to uncover details that might change everything you thought you knew about this mysterious case. Heath Andrew Ledger was born on April 4, 1979 in Perth, Western Australia, into a family where creativity was part of everyday life. His mother, Sally Ledger Bell, was a French teacher, while his father, Kim Ledger, was an engineer and motor racing enthusiast. From an early age, Heath displayed an adventurous spirit and a natural talent for the performing arts. But how did a young boy from a remote Australian city rise to the top of Hollywood? His first experience on stage came at age 10, in a school production of Peter Pan. That performance ignited something within him, the desire to tell stories and transform into other people. During high school, he and a group of friends formed a theater collective, where he not only acted, but also directed and wrote. It was during this time that Heath realized his passion for acting was more than a hobby. It was his purpose. Determined to chase his dreams, Heath and a close friend traveled across Australia, seeking opportunities in film and television. His first major role came in the Australian TV series Roar, 1997, which gained international attention. This breakthrough led to his move to the United States, where he quickly rose to fame with his role in 10 Things I Hate About You, 1999. However, transitioning from a teenage heartthrob to a serious actor was no easy feat. Heath refused to be typecast, rejecting predictable roles in favor of more challenging and meaningful projects. But this relentless pursuit of artistic integrity came at a cost. Was his ambition the very thing that drove him to success, but also to the shadows that began to follow him? In the next chapter, we'll delve into how Heath not only earned respect in the industry, but also grappled with the internal battles that came with his meteoric rise. But did this relentless ambition place too much pressure on his shoulders so early in his career? As Heath continued to defy expectations, he began to capture Hollywood's attention, not just for his striking looks, but for his extraordinary ability to explore emotional depths in every character he portrayed. He seemed destined for stardom. Yet, could this pursuit of authenticity in such a superficial world leave him vulnerable to challenges others might never face? In the next chapter, we'll explore how Heath not only earned the respect of the industry, but also confronted the demons that came with success. Heath Ledger was far more than just a handsome face in Hollywood. He was a passionate artist, obsessed with authenticity and depth in every role he took on. After charming audiences with 10 Things I Hate About You, 1999, Heath chose a more challenging path, rejecting roles that would typecast him as a heartthrob, and instead seeking projects that pushed boundaries for himself and his audience. But did this desire to escape stereotypes push him to emotional limits he hadn't anticipated? He captivated critics and fans alike with Brokeback Mountain, 2005, where his portrayal of Ennis Del Mar, a reserved, deeply conflicted cowboy in love, earned him an Oscar nomination and solidified his reputation as one of the greatest actors of his generation. The role was groundbreaking, shattering barriers in Hollywood by sensitively and authentically depicting a romance between two men. However, Heath often spoke about the emotional toll of playing such intense characters. Was he already paying an invisible price for his devotion to his craft? And then came The Dark Knight, 2008. His portrayal of the Joker is widely regarded as one of the greatest performances in cinematic history. But what many don't know is just how deeply Heath immersed himself in the role. He locked himself in a hotel room for weeks, crafting a disturbing Joker diary and delving into the darkest corners of the character's mind. The result was nothing short of genius. Yet, this process sparked speculation. Did embodying such a psychologically disturbing character affect Heath's own mental health? These roles showcased Heath's dedication to his craft, but at what cost? Was his commitment to bringing authenticity to his characters creating cracks beneath his seemingly strong exterior? The lines between the artist and his art began to blur, and in the next chapter we'll delve into how his relentless pursuit of perfection may have contributed to his tragic and untimely death. Despite his success, Heath Ledger faced significant personal struggles. He suffered from chronic insomnia and relied on medication to help him sleep. The end of his relationship with Michelle Williams, the mother of his daughter Matilda, was an emotional blow he seemed unable to fully overcome. The pressures of fame, the relentless expectations of the entertainment industry, and the intensity of his roles began to weigh heavily on him. Heath appeared to be in a constant balancing act, striving for artistic greatness while battling the challenges of maintaining his mental health. How could such a young and talented actor, with the world seemingly at his feet, lose control? Were the demanding roles he took on solely responsible for his personal struggles, or was there something more happening behind the scenes? In the next chapter, we'll dive into the details of his death, the mysteries that continue to intrigue the world, and the theories surrounding his untimely passing. On January 22, 2008, the world was shocked by the news of Heath Ledger's death. At just 28 years old, he was found unconscious in his New York City apartment by his masseuse and housekeeper. The official autopsy concluded that his death was the result of an accidental overdose caused by a lethal combination of prescription medications, including painkillers, anti-anxiety drugs, and sleeping pills. But was that the whole story? Ledger was at the peak of his career. He had just completed filming The Dark Knight, delivering what many consider the definitive portrayal of the Joker. The world eagerly awaited his performance, which was already generating Oscar buzz, a posthumous award he would go on to win. But in the months leading up to his death, close friends reported troubling signs. He struggled with severe insomnia, emotional exhaustion, and the immense pressure of balancing work and personal life. Did the weight of these battles drive him to seek relief through medication, or was there something deeper going on? The location and circumstances of his death have sparked countless theories. Some believe that his extreme dedication to the Joker role affected him psychologically, pushing him into a state of anxiety and isolation. Others point to the end of his relationship with Michelle Williams and the physical distance from his daughter Matilda as factors that exacerbated his emotional instability. But the story doesn't end there. Ledger's death continues to raise questions and inspire debate. Was his passing simply the result of a tragic accident, or was it the culmination of an artist grappling with personal demons and an industry that demands everything? The mysteries surrounding his final days remain a haunting part of his legacy. Some conspiracy theories question whether Heath Ledger might have been a victim of medical negligence, as reports suggest he visited multiple doctors to obtain the medications that ultimately caused his overdose. Additionally, some believe he was pressured by the entertainment industry to remain productive, even while he was clearly struggling with his physical and mental health. His death raised urgent questions about the impact of fame and the immense pressures placed on young artists. Heath was an actor who pursued authenticity in every role, but did that pursuit contribute to his untimely demise? The loss of Heath Ledger was a devastating blow to the world of cinema, but it also became a moment of global reflection. He left behind a legacy that continues to inspire actors and fans alike, while also serving as a painful reminder of the challenges that often accompany brilliance. To this day, his final hours remain shrouded in mystery, and the questions linger. Could we have recognized the signs and prevented his tragedy? Or was Heath ultimately a victim of a system that pushed him to the breaking point? His premature passing still echoes, but the impact of his life and work will never be forgotten. Ledger wasn't just an actor, he was an artist who changed the game, even though the price was devastating. Stop waiting while your mental health suffers. If you're trapped in the chaos of stress, anxiety, or just can't seem to find peace, this ebook is the solution you've been searching for. Inside, you'll discover powerful and practical strategies to transform your mind and take back control of your life. The link to get yours is pinned in the comments. Don't waste another moment. Invest in yourself now. This limited time offer won't last.